Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
Thank you for joining us on the back end of the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show right here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, located in downtown Newhall, where hopefully you are. Because today is the 4th of July, a celebration of our country and a celebration of Santa Cruz. In fact, the theme of the parade, I love it, is living the American dream. And if you heard the first half of our show, we talked about living the American dream, meaning the dream of home ownership, with Myra Santana and David Santana talking about how you can purchase a HUD home, and they have the way to do it. So for the second half of the show, I couldn't think of any better to bring on the show since we don't have Gino. Gino's doing the American dream himself. He actually is moving right now.
He's doing the better part of the American dream. He gets the sweat and labor part of it.
And
we're not helping him move. That's
no doubt. Hey, I'm sure you recognize that voice. He's one of our co-hosts, regular co-hosts now for, Stevie, we've been doing this for 4.5 years now.
Been a while, absolutely.
Mr. SteveCorn, owner of Newhall Escrow, the longest running escrow company in town, 52 years now? Something like that?
That's it. Yep, 1963, man. We started this journey, and here we are today, still at it.
I like
Making a difference.
Yes, both of us been in this industry a long time. In fact, you want to see how long time we've been in the industry, you can see us by joining us at donandgino.com, DONANDGINO. We're waving to you now on this fine 4th of July, and click on the live stream button, and you enter the Vault Media Studio, our custom-built media studio right here in Skyline Home Loans off of Turney Road in Valencia. And today we're going to talk about what is happening on the 4th of July, and no better person to talk to than the guy who actually helped start the festivities off early this morning. And if you saw some crooked pancakes today, it was probably SteveCorn helping you out with that, because I helped him out last night.
Thanks for that, Don. I really appreciate that. That's the gift that keeps on giving all day today, I'm sure. I can't wait to get out of the studio.
Yeah, you're going to pay me back later.
Get back to the parties and get a little of the dog the hair of the dog that bit me last night. Boy, yeah, it was a little bright this morning, sitting there flipping pancakes at 7 a.m., but it was great to see all the bright and shiny faces out there getting ready for a great day.
Well, what Steve's talking about is there's so many great events, and it's so great being part of a small community. I mean, we're a community over 300,000, but it is the smallest big community in the world. It is a wonderful place to live, and that's why we love doing this radio show. Believe me, they don't pay us to come on. We just love sharing our information about the dream of home ownership, and also guiding you to personal and financial wellness with our group, including America's Professional Resource Group.
All the way, man. We're all about delivering the dream of home ownership.
Yeah, if you're ever looking for the best professionals in all of Santa Cruz, go to aprgi.com. That's aprgi.com. Again, you can join us at donandgino.com. So much great information. In fact, our YouTube channel on that has, believe it or not, Stevie, 730 videos now.
It's
for
amazing.
Interviews
Of people that are designed to give you your financial wellness update and checkup every day.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so how did you start the day, Steve, to start off the festivities?
So woke up early, got down to Main Street, found myself a good parking spot behind El Trocadero, wandered down the sidewalk to the Dunn, I forgot the name of the dang building.
Rodger Dunn.
Rodger Dunn, thank you. Rodger Dunn Golf Shop. And,
yeah, you weren't slow last night.
Oh, man.
I apologize again, Steve.
Thank you very much for that. So we got a classic rock band sitting there jamming at about 6:15 this morning, and they're out there making some great music. And we had the grills fired up, flipping flapjacks and cooking sausages, man. We had people lined up, ready to go, right at 6.
Not your first rodeo. How long have you been doing this, Steve?
Man, I joined the Rotary Club almost 20 years ago, and we've been doing this for the community for going on 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, you were flipping flapjacks when you were 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I was 1.5 actually. Yeah, and I burned myself, and I got taken off the grill, and now I got my spatula back, so it's all good. The problem with this pancake breakfast is I eat more sausage, and it's so dang good. I mean, just the little Jones pre-cooked sausages. We warm them up on the grill, and they're addicting, man. I mean, you can't eat. I mean, I think my favorite way to eat them is I get the plate, I get the pancake, get the sausages lined up, then hit it with the syrup, and I roll it up like a roll.
Oh, pigs in a blanket.
Oh, totally, man. It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing better to hit your stomach at 6:30 in the morning. One of those.
Well, good for you, Steve. And it's pretty cool. The Rotary Club does a lot of great things, not just for our community, but worldwide. And there's a new little event that just started, a little project you guys put together too. That's exciting for Rotary.
A little addition to Main Street. So if you're walking down or driving down Main Street and you approach the Canadian Theater Guild or the Newhall Refinery, look right in front of the Newhall Refinery, actually, and there's a little alcove, a seating area in the sidewalk, and the Santa Cruz Valley Rotary Club has installed a clock for the community. And if you've seen similar clocks in other towns before, it's a rather large structure. It's cast iron. It's beautiful. It's green. It's got a round face to it. And on the face of the clock has the International Rotary symbol, the Rotary wheel. And it lights up at night, and the idea is that it'll be a focal point on Main Street for people to say, meet me under the Rotary clock. So it's a gathering point for individuals as they come and go out of restaurants, out of the different theaters, and it's a gathering point for everybody. So we're very proud of it. It's a 2-year process. A handful of individuals had a key part in the role. Lou Esbin, who is the incoming president of the Rotary Club, effective tomorrow. Outgoing president Matt Denny, and then of course myself, who was the president in 2013, 2014, starting the project. So
way to go, Steve!
Yeah,
you should be very proud of that. It's hard to get those projects off and running and make it actually.
Yeah, we're very proud of
it.
It's just a beautiful clock, and one thing I want to add is we are. This is a fundraising opportunity for the community, in as much as we're allowing people to commemorate their name, their business name, or their family name on the clock on an engraved brass plaque. And the money that we raise to do that will be donated to the Newhall Foundation, which gets infused back into the community every year. We donate money and grants to different nonprofits every year.
And I think it's a great cause. In fact, I know the Don and Gino radio show were one of the first sponsors.
Yes, you were. You stepped to the plate right away, and we're very grateful for that. And if you are interested in that, we'll give you some information at the end of the show on how to get your family and your legacy named on that clock for years to come.
Very cool. All right, so Steve mentioned the great pancake breakfast. I believe there's a parade. First, this morning, 7 a.m. Of course, Steve and I, after last night, were not involved in this, but there's the 10K and 5K run, walk,
no,
kids walk.
Didn't sign up for that one.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
No.
We're just going to run down Del Trocadero for a Bloody.
That's right, Bloody Mary. Yeah, a little margarita action, the buffet. Raul does a great job down there.
Right.
So, yeah, good stuff.
Well, if you haven't made a decision, you're listening to this, we're really hoping that you join the festivities down at, down Old Town Newhall, basically.
Right.
It's such a cool little, local parade. You'll recognize a lot of the figures that are involved, and it's just a hoot. You've been doing it for years.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great tradition. The parade has gotten, it's really developed into a real showcase of our community. Our nonprofits, our youth are out there in large numbers. We actually have some marching bands, and it's a lot of fun. It's kind of a combination of classic Old Town USA Americana and doodah. It's got a little bit of everything, man.
It's a good way to put it, Steve. Yeah, I mean, they have floats, music, of course, military, Boy Scouts, all kinds of but what's cool is it's just a good feel. It's about your community, and it's about celebrating, the birth of our nation, which is just phenomenal. A lot of you probably didn't even realize that a good portion of those who signed a Declaration of Independence, it wasn't like they got celebrated and lifted on shoulders. A lot of them were unfortunately killed. Mm-hmm. A lot of their families were wreaked havoc. Their homes were burned. A lot of dedication. They gave up a lot to basically sign the Declaration of Independence and to support this opportunity for us to be our own country.
And to take a stand on what they believe the country should stand for and create the hallmark for generations to come. That was a very bold move on those gentlemen's behalf back in that day. And you're right, they paid a price.
They paid a price. A lot of people just think that they were celebrated. Woo, I signed it, and that's all good. But there was a lot, the Brits weren't too happy about that right away.
Right, I know it. And you mentioned the military. We honor the military in a big way in this parade. It's very patriotic. It's a lot of fun, so I encourage you to get out there. It starts at 9 o'clock in downtown Newhall and ends like 10:15 or 10:30 at the other end of Old Orchard by Newhall Park. So if you're listening to this and the parade's already started, get your hiney over there to the other end of the parade and watch it come in.
There you go.
A good time.
All right, so we have a lot more updates on what's happening in the Santa Cruz Valley. Where are the fireworks? What else you need to be part of? All that good stuff.
Good barbecues.
Ooh, yeah. Hopefully everybody's barbecuing. But we're so excited to be with you on this 4th of July. We don't have the opportunity to always get to share a Saturday. We're here every Saturday with you, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Just happens to fall on 4th of July, which is really exciting. Very excited to have SteveCorn, owner of Newhall Escrow, and just a big-time person involved in the community like most of our crew here at Skyline. So stay tuned. We're going to so much more on this great 4th of July. Don't go away.